This is a, a recording of the moon at night on a cloudy sky. Now you won't believe what's there. I mean, it takes really to know what you're looking at, because otherwise you're not gonna understand this. You see all those outlines, all those little lines, those are all the fingernails or fingers of hands. I mean, like I say, once you know this, you will find it in every type of image. This is my own recording with my camera. It's just insane, but I mean, it repeats over and over and overlaps. It's three-dimensional. It goes to the left and to the right, goes up. Look, here is. I mean, you can see the outlines. It's just not my imagination. You can see it. Look, you can see the outlines of the fingernails. Look, I'm not making this up. It's not that little pixel. There's nothing, no pixel whatsoever here. This is none of that at all. It's just the curvature of the fingernail is so prevalent. I mean, it's so many hands. It's impossible to do this drawing. Freehand is just, there is no program, no computer program that could create something like that. Only celestial from God, the creator, whatever. I mean, you can see the outlines everywhere. Look. When I take the writing off, you're gonna see that what I did is only a tiny fraction of that. It's a hand holding another hand that is holding another and another, and it repeats forward. I mean, it's just insane, man. It's about the clearest one I've seen at night. Look, there it is. Look at the outlines. Those outlines are those fingernails and fingers and hands. Look, there it is. I mean, I don't know how clear you cannot see it. Look, there they are. See, and every finger, every fingernail has a subdivided smaller and smaller, and then it gets bigger and bigger. Look at it in this part right here. You can see it so clearly. These outlines are on everything, on the sky and space, on the moon, on every planet, comet, asteroid, in space itself. I mean, like I say, I have been studying thousands upon thousands of images in detail, carefully, and that's the outline. That has to be the symbol of God. There's no other way around this. I mean, like I say, once you know this, something changes. And then you see it every time. It's on every cloud, it's on everything. It's translucent. We are in that environment. This is like the tissue we're swimming in, like the Matrix code. We're built into this thing, and that's why he knows everything about us. We're part of it. I mean, we're swimming in this environment. There is no other. That's the moon. That round, white, bright round. That's the moon, and those clouds are. This is one frame because it's You can see this outline only when you freeze the video. Then you see, wow, man. And they're vibrating. And that's why we just don't see it, because our eyes are no, our mind is not fast enough to process this. And that's how they control this planet. I mean, they know him or it. I don't know how to call it. It's gotta be a he, she, it. It's everything in one thing. And it's a living system. And it controls and knows everything all the time, every time. It knows exactly what you're gonna do. That's why the Skinwalker Ranch, they could never catch the phenomenon when it manifests, because it knows. If it sees what they're putting the cameras and shit, of course it's gonna appear where there is no camera looking, an angle where there's a blind spot. He knows exactly where it's at. They never catch it, never had, never did. Only by sheer law when he want them to see it. It's the only time that they have captured something. But that's no UFO, it's just paranormal, this. Well, no paranormal, celestial. I don't call it paranormal anymore. This is from our Creator. This is a living system. The entire solar system is like a brain, and we're in it. That's why it knows everything about us. There's no hiding. Like I said, once you know this truth, you should feel ashamed for anything that you've done. You should be asking for forgiveness and all that shit. Because there is no hiding. I mean, it's embarrassing. He knows you. He knows that from the moment you came, before you came to this world, as a spermatozoid and whatever you form in a body, that soul already came, he knew about it, and when you go, he knows, and he receives you there wherever you go. It's gonna say, oh, you did this and that, you cannot hide that. When you die, you know all the truth about everybody else and yours. Well, you already know yours. That shit, oh, I don't remember. Yes, you do remember. If you don't want to remember, that's another thing. See, look at the fingernails right here. And then it repeats, and it repeats in front the same way, look. And then it repeats, and then it gets even more complex. There's so many hands, and look, right there. What do you think that is? It's a fingernail of a finger that subdivides into a smaller one, and a smaller, and a bigger. I mean, look at this one, right here. Even the curvature and everything. I mean, it's like looking at your own hand. That's how perfect this is. Because it comes from the main man. That big old deal up here. This thing right here. That's a big old fingernail. Right there. This. What's that? Right there. That's a fingernail. Let me show you how it goes. It goes like this, like that, and then it curves. Then another one repeats, and it curves. Then it gets bigger, and you can see it. I mean, it's so freaking complex when you start adding and adding and adding the same image. Like I said, there is no computer program in this world that can duplicate something like that. This is not, I mean, celestial is the way I call it. It's from God, I mean from the Creator. There's no other. You can see the outlines of hands. I mean, it's just insane, man, but it is. Look, check this out. And then you can see a smaller fingernails right there. But they're part of another one that comes this way, goes up that way. And this one goes this way. Like this one right here, this big one, look. It's like a fractal. It's just repeat and repeat, and then there's another one next to smaller, and that subdivides, and there's another one right there. You can see the curvature, but it subdivides into two, and that one into several smaller and smaller ones. Then you see this one right here that goes down, but it goes up because it overlaps another one that goes like that. I mean, like I say, when you start adding them up, it's so convoluted, it looks like a freaking map. I mean, you can see like I said, you have to study the image, and then you realize how incredible this is. It's just like, wow, man, like discovering life, essentially. This is equal to that. Wow, discover life. No, you discover the matrix code. That's the code. And once you show it to the system, to the sky, they're looking at you, they're seeing you, they know everything. And once they know that you know that they know, then everything changes. You are different. You're not the regular human blind ass. Okay, these are the finger of a hand, and you can see the fingernail go both ways. It goes that way and it goes this way, to the left and to the right, and up and down. Now that kind of geometry can only come from a God. There's no other way to look. And then it subdivides into other ones that go up and down, side to side. And then that's why it's so convoluted and difficult I mean, the outlines I'm doing are an insult to what's there. Really, I'm just trying to show you what really is there, but it's not possible because it's so complex, very complex. Because once you know that this deal is made with hands, then you know how it goes. Well, see the outline, the dark outlines? That's a fingernail. And then next to another one that is a huge hand that goes from left to right. And then opposite is another one, and that dark cloud, that's this cloud here, is a hand. It's all made purposely like that. Essentially, he knew that I was going to review this video later on, and I was going to see what I already knew. So he will see it. He will show it to them, but they're blind, they don't believe it, and they don't see it, they cannot see it because they're idiots. We have lost the sight. Look, there is this huge finger right there, and then it subdivides into smaller one and another one because it's gonna be a hand always in the same position, like it's holding something.